Hi, and welcome to the Rabbit Hole, where we explore the classical depths of pop culture. I'm your host, Kate, and today we have a rivalry nearing a century old. We'll be diving into Leblanc versus Rampo in a battle of wits. But before we take the plunge, let's meet our two authors. First, we have Maurice Leblanc. Born in France in 1864, Leblanc became inspired by authors like Sir Arthur Conan Doyle and Ernest William Horung. In 1905, Leblanc introduced his most famous character for the first time, Arsène Lupin. The gentleman thief would go on to have 20 novels by Leblanc and would become an inspiration for some modern-day works. On the other side of this rivalry, we have Edogawa Rampo. Born in Japan in 1894, Rampo would also be inspired by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. And in 1925, Rampo would introduce his own detective, Kogoro Akechi. Akechi would become a recurring protagonist in Rampo's novels and became an inspiration for other writers. And it was Rampo who started the Battle of Wits. In 1930, Rampo released his novel Gold Mask. When a thief starts committing grand heists and escapes police, Kogoro Akechi steps up to catch the thief. However, the thief is revealed to be none other than Maurice Leblanc's Arsène Lupin. Thus, the Battle of Wits has begun, as Lupin stays one step ahead of Akechi. And it's this battle that has made its way into more recent pop culture. You see, Leblanc and Rampo would go on to become major influences in anime. In 2009, anime fans witnessed the first clashing of world-renowned gentleman thief Lupin III and boy detective Edogawa Conan. A quick briefing on both anime. First appearing as manga in 1967, Lupin III by Monkey Punch follows the adventures of master thief Lupin III and his gang. Monkey Punch was heavily inspired by Maurice Leblanc's Arsène Lupin, and would eventually make his Lupin the grandson of the original. Meanwhile, in 1994, Gosho Aoyama began his manga Case Closed, featuring the teenage detective turned child Edogawa Conan. Case Closed features multiple references to Rampo Edogawa, with Conan's name, a parody of Kogoro Akechi, and even a reference to Rampo's The Boy Detectives Club series. As stated before, in 2009, these two anime clashed for the first time, and a sequel followed in 2013. While the world once again saw a battle of wits between an Arsène Lupin character type and a Kogoro Akechi type, the movies deviated from the traditional good guy versus bad guy trope. Spoiler warning! In the 2013 sequel, Lupin III's heists are revealed to be an elaborate setup to retrieve an item that in the wrong hands could cause global harm. The climax of the sequel sees the thief and the young detective working together to stop the true culprit. Afterwards, Lupin III escapes. But this wouldn't be the end of Leblanc vs. Rampo. A third battle of wits was approaching. In 2015, Atlas released Persona 5. Players take on the role of the protagonist who finds himself battling the twisted subconscious minds of those in power, unlocking a manifestation of his own rebellion, referred to in-game as a persona. Persona 5 features many allusions to thieves, with many of the main class personas paying homage to figures like Pirate Captain Kidd and Vigilante Zoro. The protagonist persona pays homage to the gentleman thief Arsène Lupin. So where's Kogoro Akechi? Enter Goro Akechi, a young detective investigating the protagonist's activities. But just like in Lupin III vs. Conan match, game designers flip the good versus evil trope. Spoiler warning! Goro Akechi is revealed as one of the primary antagonists of the game. The battle of wits becomes a matter of life or death for the protagonist as thief becomes the hero and the detective becomes the villain. The most recent Leblanc vs. Rampo battle has captured the hearts of many fans within the Persona series. No one can imagine the impact a story, or even a character, could have on the future. In 1905, a thief was born. In 1925, a detective makes his debut. In 1930, they meet, and their successors continue to meet, always challenging each other to move faster, think quicker, and keep one step ahead. The spirits of Arsène Lupin and Kogoro Akechi will continue in an infinite game of cat and mouse. Who knows when they'll appear again, or in what form? But whatever way they meet, you can expect another battle of wits. I hope you enjoyed this rabbit hole. Now go out and find your own, because if you dig deep enough, there's always another one waiting to be explored.